Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat had a great start to the beginning of the NBA offseason. You see, PJ Tucker, he did opt out of his deal, but the Miami Heat had a strong belief that they would be able to re-sign him. Then the NBA draft came along, and we ended up picking Nikola Jovic, a guy that I believe can be a future all-star in this NBA. And then we got news that John Wall ended up getting a buyout with the Houston Rockets. He had the choice between the Miami Heat and the Los Angeles Clippers. Ever since we got that news, things just took a turn for the worse. John Wall has ended up signing with the Los Angeles Clippers over Heat Nation. And whenever it comes down to PJ Tucker, according to the Sun Sentinel, there's an article and it states that the Heat's reluctance to impose a hard cap on themselves this offseason may impact their roster moves. It would mean the biannual exception can't be used for a player like Caleb Martin, and would mean the Heat's best offer for PJ Tucker would start at $8.4 million rather than a $10.35, which is the full mid-level exception. Last and not least, in case you missed it, a report earlier today suggested that Victor Oladipo is considered to likely leave the Heat in free agency. Now, that is just the tip of the iceberg, because the Miami Heat still has to see what they want to do with Tyler Herro. According to Hoops Rumors, early indications are that a potential Tyler Herro extension with the Heat this offseason would land in the range of $25 million per year. Herro will become eligible for a rookie scale extension when the NBA's 2022-23 league year begins later this week. He boosted his stock during the regular season by averaging 20.7 points per game and making a career high 39.9% of his three-point attempts, but a mediocre playoff run, which included 12.9 points per game with a 22.9% three-point efficiency, clouded his value entering the summer. In my opinion, the Miami Heat need to take their time with the extension of Tyler Herro because they have until the beginning of the regular season to ink that new deal. They have bigger things to worry about. They have to try to get back PJ Tucker, maybe even try to convince Victor Oladipo to stay a part of the Heat Nation. He has drawn interest from the Washington Wizards, Denver Nuggets, and Detroit Pistons, but the Miami Heat, they really want him on this team. They stuck with him through his rehabilitation process, and it's something that he would want to consider. He'll be able to get a full season with the Heat and possibly become a starter. We know that he wants to return to that status. He has the ability to play on the offensive and defensive side. On top of that, you're on a roster that was one game away from making it to the NBA Finals, so that should be a big confidence boost for any player in the league in that situation. Moving on, the Heat are also rumored to go after certain players via trade. We're going to talk about the Murray-San Antonio situation in another video tonight, but right now, the Heat are rumored to go after Jae Crowder or sign TJ Warren from the Indiana Pacers. Both of these guys can help the Miami Heat on the defensive and offensive side of the basketball. Now, we know that TJ Warren does have some history with Jimmy Butler. They were about to get into it, and Jimmy Buckets does not like TJ Warren at all. But can they squash that beef? I believe so. TJ Warren would be an exceptional role player for the Miami Heat that can even give us some all-star performances. He was able to do it in the bubble, so why not with the Heat Nation? He can score the basketball. He can guard the other team's best player. Even though he was on the injury list for the last 2 years, I really believe in his ability to fit in with our type of style of play. As far as Jae Crowder, he is used to the Miami Heat system. He was a part of our roster whenever we made it to the NBA Finals and the NBA bubble. But last season for the Phoenix Suns, he was able to average 9.4 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game. He also got 1.42 steals, shot 39.9% from the field, and 34.8% from three-point range. He was a perfect fit alongside Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. It was just the Miami Heat's fault that they didn't retain him or Kelly Olynyk following that championship run. But you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. What do you think is the main priority for the Miami Heat at this point in the NBA offseason? Do you think it's signing someone like TJ Warren, trading for Jae Crowder or another player on a different team, or extending Tyler Herro? Now, before I head out, I do have 2 more questions, but first, make sure you follow me on both of my Instagram pages. Once I reach 1,100 followers, I will be giving away an NBA jersey of your choice, and make sure you follow my main ScottyIce channel. help me get to 10,000 followers. Even if you don't hit that notification button, it will always help. Now, the questions that I have for today is 1. Who do you think would be more vital to joining the Miami Heat? Jae Crowder or TJ Warren? For me, it's Jae Crowder just off the fact that he already has chemistry with some of the Miami Heat players. TJ Warren, I mean, he's coming off of barely playing in the last 2 years. He would have that Victor Oladipo role. He would have to get in a rhythm of playing NBA basketball again. Not saying that he can't perform at a high level. I believe that his ceiling is higher than Jae Crowder, but Jae Crowder, he can do it on both sides of the basketball. He's an enforcer of some sorts. He can keep everyone level-headed. He's focused on getting to the NBA Finals, and that's what you love to see in a player with the Heat Nation. Now, the second question that I have for today is do you think that the Miami Heat has that much faith in Tyler Herro? Do you have that much faith in Tyler Herro? With his extension coming up, I mean, is $25 million worth it? He is the reigning 6th man of the year, and I'll just leave it at that from my opinion. But I appreciate all you guys loving your support, and sorry for this being a short video, because at the end of the day, I'm going to put a video out tonight, and possibly 2 videos tomorrow, because that's the start of NBA free agency. It's something that's exciting. Moving on, you guys, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and this your boy ScottyIce, aka Baby Bron, and you already know, I'm out.